Hi, I'm Michael John Binal, or you can call me Mike. I am 26 years old and currently residing at Talamban, Cebu City. I am originally from the island province, a paradise perhaps called Biliran, which is about 200 kilometers away from here, which distance I mostly covered by driving through a motorbike. Before working in a career, I worked as a public school teacher for 4 solid years. I taught mathematics and computer studies from grade 7 to grade 10 students. Fun fact, I was only able to teach because I used to be a government scholar under the DST program, and teaching is a great return of service. Growing up, I have this fascination for software like games and applications. I started creating basic HTML websites when I was like 12 years young. This passion only grew more over the years going to college as I took up a degree in computer engineering. My life is not a fairy tale, that's for sure. As early as 8 years old, I learned my life or living in general would not be easy given the financial capacity of my family. My mom is also the father of the family and the only parent I have. So it's a struggle, I must say, for all of us in the family. So we used to have this small vegetable store where I spent most of my free time while I'm studying or even while working as a teacher. I used to open the store in the morning and close it after class hours. I spent my most of my weekends selling vegetables while juggling schoolworks. The application is made easy for me and I am very much grateful to my coworker who was my classmate in college, Manny, that he recommended me to apply in Upgrade. He briefed me of the company and about the job and it hooked my interest already upon hearing it for the first time. I was told that the application wouldn't have proceeded for the fact that I am residing out of Cebu, but all thanks to Manny, he insisted to the management that my application to be considered. And look, here we are now. Uh, the interview, the interview was through a Google Meet. It went really smooth than expected, but I pretty much prepared for it. I literally spent the day, a day before the interview, practicing my answers to some questions and even had a mock interview with my former classmates. Uh, I was quite nervous during the actual interview that I wouldn't be able to respond precisely on the questions as I've been teaching right after graduation and haven't had a good exposure to software development yet. Uh, my skills and knowledge were only limited to what I have gained and experienced as a college student. So I am really glad I was able to answer the questions thrown at me, and surprisingly, some were for the ones I have prepared of. I actually had a good feeling after the interview, and this was made possible with the support of my classmates. But I have to admit, I did not apply to other company nor entertained their invites for interview. I did pray that the magic email "you're hired" will be inboxed sooner. And thanks God, I was hired a month after the school year ended, and I can finally say I graduated as a teacher. So some would say somehow, as some would assume, it's a drastic shift of career, but I have been praying for so long already that I would want to work in an IT company. So it was also perfectly timed as it was gifted to me like an early birthday present last year. Working, or in the words of our manager, collaborating with colleagues for 9 months now in Upgrade, I would say is an everyday learning experience. Most of the things in Drupal are new things to me. I learn and discover new things from the task I work on and on the research I do for bug fixing. And it, and it is exactly the reason why working in Upgrade is at least exciting for me. The challenges on each task vary considerably, but with solid support and with help from my colleagues, it is made easy. The work schedule is a breath of life in itself, you know what I mean? Coming from a teaching job, which you have to go to school as early as 7 and then still doing school related tasks even after working hours. I think working for a crate doesn't feel like working for the company itself. Like it personally, it feels like working for self-improvement while collaborating with people of shared positive goal. It is like making your own personal progress together with the company's own progress.